Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on.
What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. with second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They go play action with Sanders. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Shador. Left side, caught by Hunter. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a give up the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Come on. Set. 60 Vices. Ready.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Shador Sanders. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Point after try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. A good physical.
And have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Broncos. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
His drive will start on the ground.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Kennedy Lions. Panther 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he is. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2nd touchdown of the game. Kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. Into space. Still going. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. The PAT. Up and good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's
nowhere to go. He is taken down. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hold the check. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this. Going right, it's taken into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now the try here for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Again, it's Harvey. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. 3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Start.
On the toss, they'll run. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Hawk 70.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. On third down, Sanders gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. A big play for Jacksonville. The gain is 64.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll send a tight end in motion. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here's 3rd and 2. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 15. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Now a give up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. It's 3rd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try and run for it. And he will score! Touchdown, Denver. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 flat. Ready?
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Nick Bonito there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Here comes a return. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle, throw. He's going to air this one out. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
4th down pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was tackled at the 40 down.
Ready.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 3rd and 9.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Red. Hut.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
On the set. Down. Hut, hut.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a run on 1st down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Jags going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and
Let's
goal.
go. 50, green.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. It is 2nd and 6. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a